Claude's Messages API accepts more than text. Image and PDF content blocks let you build features that read receipts, analyze screenshots, or process scanned contracts. Images are passed as content blocks alongside text, typically base 64, encoded. Note that the content field becomes a list of blocks rather than a plain string. This is the general pattern anytime a message carries more than one kind of content, and it's worth internalizing now since tool use relies on the same list of blocks shape. Supported formats typically include JPEG, PNG, GIF, and WebP. Check current docs for the exact list and size limits. Resolution matters, but bigger isn't always better. Extremely high-resolution images consume more tokens without necessarily improving accuracy, so downscaling very large images before sending can cut cost with minimal accuracy loss. Multiple images in one request are supported, useful for comparing two screenshots, but each one adds to token usage. And order and label multiple images explicitly, so Claude doesn't have to guess which is which from context alone. Claude can process PDF files as a distinct content type, handling both text and visual layout, including embedded charts, tables, and scan pages, meaningfully more capable than a simple text extraction pipeline. PDF token cost scales with page count and content density, so a 100-page PDF is a meaningfully large context contribution. Scanned, image-only PDFs work too, because Claude processes the visual content directly, not just extracted text, useful for legacy scan document pipelines that previously needed a separate OCR step. For very large document sets, consider whether you need the whole document in every request, or whether a retrieval step fetching just the relevant pages is more appropriate. A common real pattern: extract structured data from an image or PDF using the tool use pattern, rather than asking for prose and parsing it. For example, extracting vendor name, invoice number, total, and due date from an invoice image as JSON, paired with a tool schema or a pre-filled brace. This gives you a reliable document extraction pipeline without a separate OCR or template matching system. Though for extremely high volume, latency-critical extraction, a dedicated OCR pipeline may still be more cost-effective. Vision requests are generally more expensive and slower than pure text requests of comparable size, because image and PDF tokenization adds overhead beyond what the same information would cost as plain text. For a production feature processing many documents, downscale or compress images where accuracy allows. Cache results so you're not reprocessing the same document twice, and consider a cheaper model tier for straightforward extraction, reserving the top tier for genuinely ambiguous documents. Take a real invoice, receipt, or form. A sample one is fine, nothing sensitive, and build a small script that sends it to Claude with a tool use schema or pre-filled JSON requesting 3 or 4 specific fields. Compare the extracted output against the source by hand. To recap, images and PDFs are sent as content blocks within a list-based content field, the same general shape tool use relies on. Image token cost scales with resolution. Downscale oversized images and label multiple images explicitly when order matters. PDFs are processed for both text and visual layout, including scan pages, without a separate OCR step, but cost scales with page count. Prefer structured output over prose parsing when extracting data from images or documents. And vision requests cost more and run slower than equivalent text requests. Downscale, cache, and route by task difficulty for high-volume pipelines.